banana. Oh, banana.
Really up to you. Let's see what people have to say, okay? And we'll go from there. Cool. What else is coming out? Okay, well, this Thursday is Metal Gear Delta Snake Eater. This is the modern re-release of Metal Gear Solid 3, Snake Eater, okay? Hideo Kojima is not involved whatsoever, and in fact, Hideo Kojima is a bit miffed that Konami is going to resell his work without his involvement. All right, he's outright said, I have no involvement. I'm not going to play it. I'm not going to look at it. I want nothing to do with it. He's kind of upset, and admittedly so. It's his work. It's his baby, and Konami will infinitely get to make money on it forever while he gets nothing now, which is pretty messed up to think about, don't you think? In addition, this port apparently is not very good. People are saying that the graphical performance is poor. It has severe stuttering and frame droppage in many different parts of the game that make it feel like it's really not much of a remastered experience at all, that it actually is kind of a botched port. Outside of that, people are saying it actually is fun to play. You know, hey, you get to play Metal Gear Solid 3 again on modern platforms, which is great, but that there is a disappointment factor there, right? So, this one I'm on the fence about. Here's the thing. I'm not opposed to playing it. I'm really not. I'd be down to play it again. But number one, are people going to be upset that I'm playing this game and supporting Konami when Konami is basically at odds with Hideo Kojima? I mean, morally, if you like Kojima, you probably should not buy this collection, or excuse me, this remake, right? Kojima outright said, I'm upset about it. I'm not going to be involved in it. I'm not going to make money off of it, and I'm not going to talk about it. So if you buy this game again, you're lining Konami's pockets for basically a kind of rush job, hack job remaster that's not very good, just so you can play Metal Gear Solid 3 again. So that's the thing. Like, if you guys wanted me to do it, I would do it, but understand that there's some questionable issues here. All right? To be honest, there are. Okay? So that's number one. Number two, every time I play a Metal Gear Solid game, it seems like the internet explodes. I don't know why, but it just seems like it does. Like, I don't play these games often. I think I played Metal Gear Solid 3 twice. Once was my original playthrough, which everyone hated and made fun of me for. And second, I did a second playthrough years later, and I think that one was a little different, but I don't really remember. Here's what I can guarantee you. I'm not going to know how to play it. I'm going to fumble around with the controls and be confused. I'm going to laugh at the cutscenes in the story, which is kind of a silly, over-dramatic, nonsensical thing. I remember that there's things that are like James Bond in there, you know, music and weird shit that they put in there for no good reason because Kojima likes to have that kind of stuff in his games, you know? So, will it be entertaining? I'd say maybe. I've played it twice already, all right? This is, you know, the third time that I'm going to be playing this game. So, again, I'm okay with playing it totally. But what my concern is that I'm going to buy it, start playing it, and within 2 streams, no one cares. Within 2 streams, everyone's like, he's already played this already, and this game looks like shit because it stutters, right? Okay? That's my concern. There's another concern, too. The next week, there's 2 new games. In 1 week, there's 2 new games. The first week of September, and I know that you guys want me to play at least one, if not both of them. Okay. I actually forgot to write down one in the schedule. I'm going to write it down right now. So, the week after, here's the 2 new games. On September 4th, Hollow Knight Silksong. And on September 5th, Chronos The New Dawn. Hollow Knight Silksong is the highly anticipated sequel to the original Hollow Knight that's been delayed and delayed and delayed for like 7 years. It's finally coming out. Tons of people are excited for this one and have asked me to play it already. And I said, all right, I would play it. Now, I'm not sure if I'm actually going to beat it. I don't know how much I'm going to like it, but I'm at least going to try it. Why wouldn't I? Right? Chronos the New Dawn is the return of horror to my streams for the first time in a while because I haven't been playing a horror game in a long time. And and basically, it's kind of a spiritual successor to Dead Space, kind of like how Callisto Protocol was. It looks like Dead Space. It plays like Dead Space. It probably should just be called Dead Space 4, but it's a new game series from Bloober Team, okay, who they've been making pretty good games as of late, like the Silent Hill 2 remake. So we've got those two games coming out September 4th, 5th, okay? You might notice I didn't mention a few other games. For example, I didn't mention the Indiana Jones Order of the Giants DLC. That comes out September 4th. And I also didn't mention Hell Is Us. That comes out September 4th. I'm going to be honest. I think Hell Is Us is dead in the water. That's a game that might have been played if we didn't have Silksong. But the fact that they're dropping Silksong now that day, I think that Hell Is Us is not going to do well. I think it's actually going to be a game that everyone's going to skip. And I played the beta or the demo or whatever it was. I wasn't really impressed, but I also wasn't like, I didn't think it sucked, but I also wasn't like, ooh, this is great. It was just kind of is. And I bet the game's going to flop now because Silksong is going to be the game everyone's going to be talking about, although there's like 5 other games that week, okay? So the good news is after that, there's no other real new games. There is the Bubsy collection on September 9th, but then there's nothing new till the end of the month with Silent Hill F on the 25th. So that means I would have the entirety of the month to play whatever games I choose to play, okay, until the end. Now, the end of the month, we've got Silent Hill F, we got Sonic Racing Crossworlds, we've also got Final Fantasy Tactics Ivalice Chronicles, and then the first week of October, we've got like 2 to 3 games. So we are very busy once we hit late September. So the idea here is I need to focus in on and select a few games that I'm going to be playing throughout September till the end of the month to get through. All right? There's absolutely no way that I can play GTA 4 and the Ballad of Gay Tony DLC, Suikoden 2 HD, Hollow Knight Silksong, Gears of War Reloaded, Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater, and Chronos the New Dawn all at the same time. There's plus still doing chill streams of Truck Sim, right? And doing streams of other. I can't. There's no way. I'm here 6 days a week full time. It's not enough to cover all those games. Okay? So we have to come to a conclusion. We have to talk about this. And we have to figure out what's going to stay, what's going to go. Personally, I think that what we're playing now is fine. We're going to beat Donkey Kong soon. But out of these 4 games, Gears of War, Metal Gear Solid Delta, Silksong, and Chronos, what are we definitively saying yes to? What are we saying maybe, but not originally when it releases? And what are we saying, no, we're not playing at all? Just, I'll be honest with all of you. All these games look good to me. Every one. So that's going to be a tough decision. Now, the truth is, I could just put a game off for a week or two. And then maybe as we get further into certain games, then we could look to bring in a game around mid-September rather than the first week of September. That would be okay. Okay? So, what are we thinking? I don't know. First of all, I have more shout-outs to do. We have Genesis Gaming, 42 months as a member. Says you should skip it to stand with Kojima-san. Keep up the good work. So, Genesis Gamer thinks I should skip Metal Gear Delta. Okay? What else do we got here? I received an $8 tip. Let's see here. I'm not sure who this is from. I don't think I see a name. But it is an $8 tip. So hold on. Let me go ahead and play animation. Thank you so much.